conversation. One of them is my homeboy from Ghana. And after that, we left the continent of Africa. We went far away to Asia and then to Southern America. So I'll give them the opportunity to introduce themselves, and then we'll start with our conversations. Now, Prep and Thrive Radio, our aim is to give you a soothing, listening radio vibe. Maybe you are doing something, you are driving, you are walking, you are cleaning your room, you are just chilling on a weekend and you want to listen to some stories, but in a soothing vibe. Here is the right place to tune in. If you haven't subscribed yet, do well to subscribe because there is more fun to come your way. Starting from my left, I'll give the gentleman the opportunity to introduce himself and then to the next and then to the next. Anyway, welcome guys to the studio. You're going to do me the favor and introduce yourself to our guests. You go first, yeah.
My name's Dorian. I'm from South Korea. Go on.
That was a pretty short introduction, but yeah, we got it.
You want to know my life story?
And introduce yourself.
My name is Joshua. I'm from Sri Lanka. Yeah, that's it.
And
I'm Halim, his homeboy from Ghana.
So yeah, that is the thing with Gen Zs. They make life very easy and simple. 20 years ago, no, that is too far. But yeah, 20 years ago, when I was in the beginning of my grade school, if my teacher asked me to introduce myself, of course, I'm not just going to say my name and where I come from. You have to say your name, where you come from, your favorite food, your favorite color, how you go to school, the car you like, what your father does, what your mom does. But yeah, we're in 2025. It's just name and where you come from. So let's get straight into the conversation, guys. Just to make the audience relaxed. Maybe there is a rich man who is very rich and he wants to give out some money. And he's like, you need to choose one animal to chase you for 24 hours. So the question is, if you are given $50,000 to choose one animal to chase you for 24 hours, what animal would it be? And it should be an animal that would chase you, actually.
Okay, so not any animal.
Yeah, so it should be an animal that would chase you.
Let me give my answer.
Go with your answer, and why?
All right, chicken. I've been attacked by a chicken. Yeah, I was giving it a smartie. That she fucked me up. Oh, it effed me up.
Let's make it something. Let's make an animal that can actually kill you if it does catch you.
I mean,
It almost
chicken,
killed me.
Oh my
chicken
god.
is valid. Chicken is valid in that.
Take a peck.
Yeah, and you are going to end up turning it over to KFC.
The moment I get the 50K, come here, brother.
What animal are you going with?
Oh man.
Yeah, this is hard.
First thought, I said sloth or a turtle, but
Yeah.
to give a realistic one, that's something that can actually hurt me. That's a hard one.
I mean, look at this man trying to be honorable. So,
Honorable.
yeah, he's choosing an animal that can hurt him to make the competition a little bit worthwhile. Yeah.
Choose a line. You got it. You got it. Just choose a line.
I choose a lion.
What kind of rat hurts me?
Oh my.
Something that could kill you, man.
A rat can kill you, has diseases.
In the
Rat?
Bronx.
If it catches you, if it catches you in his hands, and you're done.
Yo,
That's what
rat.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'll take a rat.
Rats. And
Yeah,
you?
I'll take a rat.
I'll say a snake.
Snake. So chicken, rat, snake. So, my dad is 70 years old, and he got the privilege to serve in the U.S. Marine for some time. He served for 14 years. And last night, I asked him, because he was with his friend, I asked him the same question, and guess their answers. One of them said a gorilla. The other said alligator. Yep. And, the least smallest animal one said was a mountain lion.
Damn.
Because they give realistic answers. That's what I was saying.
I get rid of a chicken to
No,
chase
that
me.
is not.
Is this the reason why the girls of late are saying men are now feminine?
Yes.
Look at my dad and his friends
Yes.
choosing lions.
Look, I can kill
I'll
chicken
take a crocodile.
and then eat it after.
I'll take a crocodile.
Okay, you too. I will give one as well. A realistic animal that can kill you if it catches you.
I'll take a crocodile.
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 Have you seen a crocodile before? Realistically,
yeah.
not in the zoo. Like maybe you went to
I've
Oh,
eaten
in the
crocodile.
open.
in the open. Where?
Yeah.
No, you accent.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, in the open, like,
I was wondering.
Have you seen a crocodile
I've
before?
eaten a crocodile.
in the open.
Where are you from again?
Sri Lanka, but I grew up in Africa.
Which part of Africa?
So Malawi for 10 years, and then Zambia for 10 years.
Nigga, you.
Hell.
Sorry. Sorry. You are not from Sri Lanka.
Yeah. I only lived in Sri Lanka for like 2 years.
So why are you saying you're from Sri Lanka? You are literally
Zambian.
organically,
I'm a brother.
originally from Africa. So can we
man.
nationalize him now? Please don't tell anybody you're from Sri Lanka anymore.
I have to say the N-word.
The book.
Because I have lived in China
Damn.
more years than you have lived in your home country. So how does that make you a Sri Lankan? Is that the right way to say someone from Sri Lanka? Sri
Yeah,
Lankan.
Sri Lanka,
Yeah. Have you seen a crocodile before?
Yeah.
It means like in the open.
Yeah.
How? Tell us about that. How did you see a crocodile?
I travel a lot, so
Mm.
and you know, I like go to beaches and tropics. I think I saw it in what was that? In Florida. It was an
Oh, I mean,
alligator. Yeah.
yeah.
It was one of those.
it's very
That's very
pretty much easy. You can even see it
Yeah.
in your pouch. You can see it in your pouch, in your...
Yeah.
And you know, this guy is from Ghana, but so many things I would say from Ghana, he cannot really relate because I don't know how Ghanaian he is, but he says he's from Ghana. But in
from
Ghana,
Ghana.
there are some areas like Paga. Do you know Paga? In
I've heard of it.
Exactly, the answer I was expecting. So in the northern part of Ghana, it's called Paga, and I don't know how they ended up living with crocodiles, but they live literally with crocodiles in the village, and when you go there, you see pretty much often. So yeah, the ladies, the Gen Z ladies. So now we are shifting the conversation. The Gen Z ladies, you guys are all Gen Zs, yes?
Yeah.
Good. They say boys of this current generation are so feminine. You guys are so girly.
Give me a
Can we,
shot.
can we
Give me a
talk,
shot.
Can we talk
Yeah,
about
so-
this the preamble to the start
We'll
of the podcast?
start from you, and you, and you, and then I finish it. What do you think? Why do you think so?
I agree because I'm not a macho man at all.
He's lying. He has like gold medals in like jujitsu.
That doesn't mean I'm manly or not, but like I have a lot of like feminine traits. Like I do skincare. It's mainly because I'm Asian.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Asian men are very feminine, you know.
Yeah.
And like I grew up mainly around my mother and sister, so I'm not gonna be fucking. Sorry, well, I'm not gonna be.
What do you think is the definition of masculinity? Because he is defining the fact that him taking care of himself
Yeah.
as feminine.
Yeah.
No, bro, I take care of
I
myself
know, but I'm
too.
saying
do
if you talk to just a group of guys, the majority are gonna say, "Oh, you do skincare? It's feminine." Like he calls me gay all the time because I do my skincare.
Yeah, I'm gonna do skincare too.
So you don't do skincare?
I wanna.
He started.
Yeah.
So why don't you? Because you will be tagged feminine.
No, I want to. Like I went to Romania, my sister doing skincare, and I was like, you know what? I want that too.
Yeah, because wait, how regular do you do that? Daily?
day, yeah.
Oh yeah.
After every shower.
Oh, what is in the skincare? Take me through. Like,
I think mine's pretty simple, but I just got it, so I do toner, and then my mom gave me like this aloe spray. So spray, toner, and then I have an aloe, not lotion, but just like aloe
Like gel.
gel.
gel. Do you do
Gel.
the mask
No, I don't do mask.
like once in a while? Do you have this roller thing that they used to?
I don't believe
Oh,
the gua sha. I don't.
bro, it's okay. I mean, you're pretty much taking
Yeah,
care of
I
yourself,
do
and
the-
trust me, the ladies find that attractive.
Yeah, that's nice.
The ladies do find him attractive.
Yeah, it's aloe gel and then cream, and then sunblock. I think that's
Sunblock.
Yeah, that sounds
I need
smooth.
some-
But
sunblock.
for me, I think I got lucky with my genetics. I have pretty good skin starting, so I don't have to do too much.
Too much.
So I got very lucky
Okay.
with that.
So he answered that he thinks he's feminine and the women are right.
Oh, yeah.
How about you? Do you think the women tagging the men in your generation feminine, are they right for making that statement?
I feel
And
like-
if yes or no, why?
I feel like they're right, but at the same time, it's a good thing, because they want us to stop beating them up, slapping the crap out of them, They want that. Do they want that? We could give it to them.
Yeah.
No,
No, I didn't mean yeah.
Yeah, hey.
That was an ad-lib, but
I feel like us being feminine, we're feminists, we can relate, understand their feelings, we don't beat them up when there's no food on the table, so I might consider it, they want that toxic masculinity back,
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good thing, and they're right.
yes, that's a good.
And then there's also more gay people nowadays, So like, and also fashion trends, people wearing, you know, more gayer colors like pink, and I mean that's not gay color, but you know what I mean.
I like pink.
Yeah, I like pink too.
You guys
Yeah.
gay?
No.
It's okay to be gay.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying yes or no because I don't think
Okay,
it's.
so you're gay.
it's-
All
yeah,
right.
it's-
So
have you seen that man who is asking the question? That African man, are you gay?
are you gay?
Why are you gay? Yeah.
So you think the ladies are right, and you think even as they are right, there is nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a way that goes too much, but I feel like a certain amount is good.
How
I
about
agree
you?
with both of them.
So do you see yourself to be feminine, or do you see yourself to be masculine, or do you think the women are right that your generation are being more feminine?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Yes,
need
I
to-
think.
you guess
No.
what? I
Yeah,
said
three
so many.
What is it?
So, do you think the ladies are right that your generation, the men in your
Yeah,
generation,
I agree to that.
Why do you agree to that?
Because it has evolved from men being strict and shit. Men being strict, like super strict, hitting their wives and shit. Oh my god.
It's fine. Go on
yeah,
with go on with your shit.
hitting their wives to being like calm, listening to their wives. I think that's why they say we feminine.
So, yeah, you are taking it from a Ghanaian perspective. So,
An African.
yeah. So now that men are not talking on top of their voices with the
Yeah.
power, with the authority, now that a man will rather cry when something happens. Now
Yeah.
that a
Do
man
you think
will.
it's majority of men though now? Because I feel
Yeah.
like
In your generation, I say, for
Okay,
me,
yeah,
maybe you
yeah,
guys don't
that's
know,
fair,
I
that's
am not a Gen Z, I am millennial. And
How old are you?
guess?
Don't make me guess.
You
it
guess.
said secondary school 20
This-
years ago.
Uh,
27?
28? No, 27 is still Gen Z. So you're 29.
So I'm not,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm turning big
Brown bread.
30 this year. So I'm not millennial, yeah.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, black don't crack.
insane.
So
Crazy.
you have to gather your confidence. You have a long way to go.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You don't look it. You don't
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
not
know.
at all.
Everybody thought I was 20, 22, 23.
Yeah, I thought you were 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get to the club and they're checking my ID. Sometimes I feel offended, but sometimes I feel good about it. Like they
Black don't crack?
yeah, they thinking like I'm 17 or 16. Really?
Okay.
Asking for my ID. Anyways.
16 is over 20.
Yeah, because why are they asking for my ID? Clubs are 18 and plus, 18 plus. So if he's asking for my ID, then he really
Have your
thinks.
facial hair back then?
Yeah, I mean sometimes.
Okay, if you had no fish,
Yeah,
I
if
can
you're
say
bareface, I
I
can.
can see, yeah.
But that doesn't make me deviate from the question because this guy didn't really answer me.
Answer.
Just copy
I
mine.
did.
Yeah, and
No,
he's
because I
very
agree.
happy
I
that-
agree with both of you.
Agree that there's more feminine now. Do you think you're feminine?
I'm not feminine, but
So now let me ask you the questions. Would you open the door for the lady?
Yeah, there's a difference between being feminine.
Oh, yeah.
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 But this is where they are. Oh, so there's a difference between feminine
Yeah.
and being a gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
Because I don't think I'm manly at all, yeah. But I know I can be a gentleman. That's nothing to do with
So being a
femininity.
gentleman is opening the door.
Yeah, you know,
for-
opening the door, getting the bags, walking on the right side of the crosswalk. It's not masculine things. I mean, that's not like, how do I say it? That's not like toxic masculine things. Those are just, I don't want to say manly, but let's say you're with a girl, you do those things, she's going to think, oh, he's a gentleman, he's pretty, like, manly.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty much associated
Yeah,
with.
it's associated with
with-
the gentleman.
okay. On the first date, this is to you.
Alright.
On the first date, are you just eating or you're smashing?
So I'm a religious man. We don't
Hey.
smash. All right. So I'm just gonna eat and then just take her home.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, just gonna eat and take her home.
Has this happened before? Like you just ate and took her home?
I mean, broke this whole time. so think about that.
Magana boy,
Yeah.
are you eating or you're smashing or both?
Just eating.
Really?
Yeah, just eating.
Then I might as well ask the Korean guy. Are you eating or you're smashing?
Depends on the girl.
You see, this is the most honest.
I'm honest too.
I'm honest.
I'm honest too.
Niggas, I know you guys. You're lying.
No. I go to church. I go to church. I go to church, you know? So it's like
That is a pretty interesting conversation you are bringing on board
Yeah.
with this kind of host, because I'm somebody who doesn't like double standards, and you people who go to church are always about double standards. So
no, I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, because I feel like the guys are extremely, extremely obsessed with church. I'm not gonna name names.
yeah, no,
We have a name in
no,
our
Looking
head.
at me.
no names,
No names, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like those are like, I mean, the one we know is not that bad, but like, it's like they're crazy. It's like,
I mean, all those giant fucking pedophile and sex rings are all pastors and preachers.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's the point. And those ones are even the bigger picture.
No, and usually even in Africa, especially like the Africans, the ones who go to church like 3-4 times a week, they're the ones who are the most cruel, the most mean. I'm not like that. I go like once a week. That's the most I can do. But I'm religious. I follow, you know, like some of the rules. You know,
Some of the rules, yeah. I mean,
you know, don't drink too much, don't smoke too much.
wait, did they say don't drink too much or don't drink at all?
I feel like it depends on who you ask.
Isn't that a sin? Is sin's Christian or Catholic? Or is it both?
Both. It's basically the same
I mean,
thing.
sin is a sin. I mean, in our religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you religious?
No.
Just
No.
for record, Catholic is
Okay.
better, but that's a different
Okay.
story.
And I know that you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
So we have a Muslim,
Catholic.
a Catholic, Christian.
Catholic is better than Christian. I mean, like all religions equal, you know, Muslim, Catholic are equal, right? But then if we talk about Christian versus Catholic, that's a different story.
Okay, so we have a Muslim,
Yeah.
a Christian,
The Catholic.
a Catholic, and
I'm not religious.
non-religious. And
And what about
I prefer to call myself Jeff.
Jeff?
He's Jeff.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. So, because why must I be something apart from being me? So yeah, I'm.
But I feel like for me,
Fuck you, Jeff. I fuck with you so much.
for me, it's a part of me. Like I feel like everyone needs to have. I wouldn't really say rules to live by, but I feel like without any kind of guidance, it's just chaos.
Why don't you make your own rules, though?
Would you kill somebody?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not.
I mean, would you kill somebody?
Cold blood? No. With
Would you
reason?
kill? Would you?
I mean, it depends on the situation. Like
Sure.
if it's like defense,
Would you grape somebody?
No.
Would you grape somebody? Would you stab somebody? In self-defense?
Yeah.
Would you stab somebody in self-defense?
I'm saying I would.
So what do you mean by living by rules?
no, that's also why I'm saying I'm not super religious, because I want to be religious.
Bro, I know that your God said, if you want to be cold, be cold. If you want to be hot, be hot. But mixing the both is actually
someone's
even
a wild
confusing
person.
him. He said it.
Exactly why I just go to church once a week, right? I'm good. I'm there. I follow most of the rules.
Yeah, because
But I feel-
Joshua doesn't like try to push anything.
Yeah,
He's like just a real low key. So he's not like trying.
I don't try to like
change
indoctrinate
people's minds,
anyone.
yeah.
Like I might just ask, hey, you want to come to church? That's it,
Yeah.
right? But like I'm not trying to tell people like, hey, you want to read the Bible? You want to read this verse? I don't do anything like that. Like even sex, you know, I talk about my friends to my friends openly. Like if you want to do it,
You don't do it?
nah, I don't do it.
So you're a V?
Yeah, but like I said, by choice. By choice.
You see, not mean to disrespect you, but I find it very hard to believe everything that you're saying
Me too.
here
but
on
it's
the.
not
I
the
mean,
truth.
considering like he is your roommate, even
He's
saying
not my
that.
roommate.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in his room all the time, but
Yeah.
Really?
He
yeah.
wants to be my roommate. That's
no,
that's the
no.
situation.
Okay, we are not going to even go into that. Then it actually sounds very nice because you look like you are bound by some kind of virtue, which is very good.
No, I mean, like with the.
I mean,
whole-
it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. So, you guys, now let me go from you. You are so quiet. What do you think about cheating, the cheating culture in your generation?
I don't like it. It's fucked up.
But I mean, everybody can pretty much say they don't like it. What are your contexts? At least tell us one thing that you think is contributing to the cheating culture. You have like at least 1 minute.
Use that brain. Come on.
Have you cheated before?
Use it for something.
What?
Have you cheated before?
Have I cheated before?
Yeah.
No.
How do you know if you haven't?
Because I know me.
No, you.
Yeah.
The question is, have you been in a relationship before?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't cheat.
No.
Why?
Because I won't like it. I won't like it when she cheats on me, so I won't do it.
And you know, if I spoke with like 100 men, they are all gonna give me this answer, but 95 of them are actually cheating.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. I'm built different.
So, But the cheating culture in this current era is very much accepted and open. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's that?
It's all you, baby.
Well, you tell me
Yeah,
something. Why do you think it's that?
But that's open.
Yeah, like the cheating culture is becoming
I
much
feel
more.
like because sex has become such a big part of life, so like people have that sex culture, and then when they get in a relationship, they start missing it, you know, and then like, oh, I can't stay with one girl when I experience this or that, and also people are down, like, you know, one night stands, the clubs, you know, club culture. So I think that's why it's starting to become bigger and bigger.
For somebody who says hasn't had sex before, you know too much about it and the weight it carries.
You know, I have friends. I see this stuff happen, like, you know, in my like right in front of my eyes. You know, like I said, I don't judge. You know, do what you want, do what you want to be. But I just feel like, you know, cheating is wrong. And then, like he said, like, cheating is wrong.
Do you think sex is one of the major factors contributing
Oh,
to
yeah.
how is that so?
Because I think the problem with a lot of relationships nowadays, they don't like each other. They don't.
Yeah, especially like it feels from the angle of women, because for example, when a lady, mostly women will go on TikTok and say, I'm bored. Tell me some ex of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
And when you go to the comment section, these are actually girlfriends.
They don't like.
Like, yeah,
partner.
it actually feels like they really hate. So how is that the problem? Like, how do you think this is a problem? I like the way you brought your angle about. How do you think this is the problem?
Mainly the internet, yeah. It's social media for sure. That's the answer. Everyone's so insecure. Everyone wants to do stuff, but the main reason why people cheat is because they don't like the partner. It's because they all just rush into the relationship.
So if you don't like a partner, why are you even with them in the first
That's the whole
place?
point.
So it's a whole confusion.
People are
So
retarded.
this generation, are you guys confused?
No, people are just lonely. You know, people want to cuddle. You want to have some kind
Joshua, if he had a relationship, he would be a cheater.
of... No. I'm an amazing guy.
If someone comes up to him, he has a girlfriend, he's going with the girl that came up to him, and then going back to the girlfriend.
I feel like if let's just say I want, like, someone wanted me and I wanted them more, then yeah, I would break it off. Say, like, let's break up, and then
Come
go.
on.
That's the respectful thing to do.
Yeah, that's the respectful
If you
thing.
meet someone
And
else,
even if
meet
you
someone
did
else.
that, you will still be in trouble because then the partner will say you dumped them. If you cheat,
That's okay.
then they will say you cheated. So like,
I feel like dumping is better than cheating.
It's way more
Way
respectful
better.
to be dumping.
Because I don't want to, like, I'm not going to do anything with anyone else if I'm in a relationship. But, you know, things happen. You know, feelings change, time
Yeah.
passes, right? And if I had to dump them, you know, it's better than cheating on
I
them.
think the main thing is most people are just scared to end things. Because I've been a victim to that. You're
What?
scared to do it, so you cheat. So they have a reason to end.
so
it.
like you think a lot of people want to end things,
Yeah.
but they are scared
They're
to
scared
actually
do it. So
take.
they want to give them a reason to the other person so they could break up with them.
Are you lonely?
No. What you mean by am I
He
lonely?
said people are lonely. Like people are really lonely these days. That is why people crave some connection, some.
No,
cuddle,
I'm not
sometimes.
lonely.
You're not
No.
What makes you engaged? What keeps you engaged?
It's closed.
Yeah, clothes, Instagram.
Your clothes. Your clothes, you said?
Yeah.
How is your clothes keeping you engaged? Are you do you have a store or something?
No.
Fashionista.
Fashionista.
I just dress, put on shit.
Is he always this quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
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 Okay, listen. I'm quiet, like with the outside world.
Yeah.
But I'm cool.
Like when we're just hanging out in the room, he'll get loud.
Yeah, I'm a yapper.
We are just hanging out in the room.
Yeah. Think of this as Dorian's room.
Yeah, we are.
Chilling on his bed.
Nah,
He
come on,
knows.
pause.
It's gonna get posted.
Pause.
He knows it's gonna get posted.
Yeah, it's
So,
gonna get posted.
The question is, are you guys lonely in your generation? Do you think people in your generation
Yeah.
are mostly both boys and girls?
I don't know about. I can't speak on girls. I'm not a girl, but I would say for guys, it's like a bit of both. Like the ones who want sex to do it for that, and the ones who, they're also ones who are lonely, want to have some kind of companionship.
So the answer basically means you guys are lonely.
Except
Anyway,
me. No, yeah.
I have my homies. It's fine.
great. So about the cheating culture, there is a story I prepared, and I am going
That's
to
a big pause.
I'm going to read
I don't need to
it,
feel love.
re-listen to it, and then we can judge. Yes, that's the question.
Judge?
We listen, we don't judge, but here we listen and we judge.
We judge.
So he
Judge.
says, today I, 26 male, found out my girlfriend, 27 female, out of 2 to 3 years of relationship, cheated on me. For some context and background, we lived together, had basically spent every moment together for the past 2 years. She moved here not knowing anything from a different state, and we met and instantly fell in love. We have 2 dogs, have taken trips around the world, spent holidays with each other's family, etc., etc. Our relationship has been mostly healthy with the usual ups and downs, but never lacked trust. It felt like we were going to get married and talked about the future. We have both experienced cheating in past relationships and talked about how important trust is. This all came about the past weekend when we were out with a bunch of people and one of our friends was drunk and speaking nonsense about my girlfriend. He was so drunk, it didn't really make sense, but I got the feeling in my stomach he was trying to tell me something about my girlfriend. Flash forward 2 days, I brought up how I had been thinking about it and it's been bothering me. She then tells me there is something. She tells me 5 months ago she was on a girl's trip. I mean, I will continue the story, but the moment she starts like this, you just need to know that the bomber is coming.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like, yeah, you need to know that something is coming. So, yeah, let's get into it. She tells me 5 months ago, she was on a girl's trip and ended up sleeping with someone. Her mom had recently passed away unexpectedly, and she blamed it on that and not being herself. She cried and has apologized nonstop and says how much she loves me and would never do anything like that again. She says she would do anything to prove herself and rebuild the trust. She told me she hid it from me so long because she didn't want to lose me. We had trips booked and birthdays coming up and couldn't find the right time to tell me. To make all matters difficult, we are set to move into our new apartment in 9 days. I told her on the spot she should start looking for somewhere else to live because I cannot live with her again right now. However, I love her so much and I want to forgive her and try to make it work, but I don't know if I can. Has anyone actually moved on from something like this, and how? I'll start from you. This is a brother asking for our advice on what to do.
I mean, I feel like with so many situations like this, you can't have a single answer. It literally just depends.
Bro, there is a single answer. You better give me the answer before.
I wonder why it depends.
Because it depends on how much you like the person. If he truly, truly wants a relationship, then he'll fight for it. If he doesn't, he wouldn't fight for it. Me, personally, I don't think I would.
Have you ever been
Yeah.
cheated on
Yeah.
before?
You
And
been
how
cheated
did
on?
you feel?
Because with her...
Wait, which one?
We're not going into that details.
one?
Which
Before
one?
it gets into trouble.
It was a while ago. But, we had like a deadline because she was moving out of country. So we were going to break up. So I don't do long distance. And then she told me like a week before that she had cheated. A week before she left. So at that point, it was like, okay, you're a bad person, but it's a week left, so I'm just gonna do whatever I want with you at this point. So I like slowed down and talked to her. I didn't really have feelings for her afterwards, but we like just hung out. We didn't like do much. We just hung out.
So actually you felt bad. And do you think like with such a person you can get back with and work
No.
things out? What is your take on this, my brother? He needs an advice. So if you have a personal, what is your take?
I don't really have per se experience with the whole cheating thing. But I think like I would say move on, because for me personally, I have zero tolerance policy. You know,
That's
like
fair.
maybe if she kissed him, it's cool. You know, spur of the moment kind of thing. Okay.
Maybe if she kissed her.
Like if she kissed another guy, maybe. We could think about it. We could talk about it. Right? Maybe we sit down, right? But like if she had sex with him, or maybe like anything sexual, then no, zero tolerance policy. Because at that point she just doesn't like me. You know, like if, no matter what she said, no, I love you, no, we've been together for this.
Her mom just passed. And
That ain't my problem.
It's not an
She
excuse.
ain't my
It's
mom.
not an excuse.
Yeah, because for them, they always have an excuse.
She can have cancer. I don't
If
care.
her mom had just passed, why would she go on a girls' trip?
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, it makes sense. You know, like.
No, but
trying to
if
get
your
out-
mom
If it's
just
pre-planned,
passed,
okay.
the,
pre-planned.
if your mom just passed, the right first person who can give you your support system should be your man.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a defender here, right? Going for the trip is fine, right? You know,
Okay.
everyone deals with grief differently. You know, some people at the grave, some people with their man.
So to go and
No.
Another man.
Go on a trip is fine. That whole trip thing is fine. It's just that, you know, having sex with another man or whatever happened, right? That's wrong, right? So I would say just cut it off. Like you move on eventually. You find someone else. Hey, go ahead, stop.
And before I say what I have to say, what do you think about this? Don't just say it's okay. Or I'm not okay with it.
Put yourself in his shoes. What you
Yeah,
gonna
put
do?
yourself in the shoes.
I'll cut it off.
Speak from your stomach, from your guts.
We'll end it. We have to end it. Because the reason why you cheated is because you didn't like me. So I know you're going to do it again with someone else. So
I
we
am
have
going to
end
take
it.
the ladies' part on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of ladies forgive cheating. There are a lot of
Have you
relationships.
been cheated on or have you cheated?
But in saying that though, if I were to be
I'll
the
come back
girl-
to that. Don't worry.
I'm saying that though, if I were in the girl situation, I wouldn't want to be forgiven. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I wouldn't forgive.
yeah.
No, I would
I
want to be
wouldn't
forgiven.
want the
No.
same.
No,
I would
I
want
would-
the same reaction back.
Now, I would want to be forgiven. Like,
Because you're an asshole.
look, if I did cheat, I would be like, it's a mistake, baby. You know,
Because you're an asshole.
he gives him a house, right? Like living expenses, living costs. You know, things are expensive nowadays. Come on, get on my knees, stop begging, please.
Great. A man, like I said, I'm going to support the women on this part because they forgive cheating a lot. There is probably
Yeah,
70% of relationships
Yeah.
where the men have cheated and the women had forgiven. So my question is, does that make us men weak? Because I think men are very weak. We can't handle it. Like the way men see that is so.
No, I wouldn't say weak. It's like your perspective on it, right? It's more of like strength. I think it's strength because, like, if someone makes a mistake, you're not gonna tolerate that. You know, it's like a job. If you make a mistake, it's a big mistake, you're gonna get fired, right? It's the same thing. Your boss is not gonna forgive you.
I mean, but then the other way around too is this. So then, men are the bosses and the women are the employees in the relationship. That's a
No, I mean like. I was trying to give an example.
yeah, but that was a good example. But I think if we take it like that, then it will make sense. Anyway, we are going very deep into the conversation, and just to spice it up, I just want to get some ideas of how you think. So these are going to be pretty much simple questions. So I'm going to start. You just give me your answer. It's a simple answer. So you're going to like this one.
Yeah.
To swim or to go for a walk?
Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
But what would you rather do?
I enjoy a good walk because I like listening to music. I enjoy listening.
Okay, so going for a walk. Morning shower or night shower?
Morning shower.
Morning shower. So yeah, morning shower. So
Yeah.
meaning after the
Nice.
morning shower, then
Yeah, I don't do the whole people shower at night and then wake. I feel dirty, so I shower. Like I get up, shower, and then I start my day. I feel clean.
okay. Text or call?
Text. Text.
Oh, why?
Why
Okay, it
text?
depends on the person.
Okay.
So who are we
But
talking
in
about?
general, would you
In
prefer
general.
to text or to call?
To text.
To text.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like calling.
To stay in.
Yeah, you're a yapper.
Yeah. I think you like calling.
Yeah, I like calling. I need to hear their voice, you know, especially if it's a girl, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Sleep with socks or barefoot?
Barefoot. I can't sleep with socks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me
Depends on
too.
the weather. I love
Nah.
socks. If it's cold,
Even when it's cold, I just can't.
Yeah, I
me
mean,
too.
it feels like my feet are still in the shoes or something. Like it feels. Even with the blanket, I would prefer my feet to come out of it.
Man, no, I don't go that far.
Okay, so sleep barefoot. I think I already asked you this, so I'll ask you again. First date, eat or smash?
eat.
Eat. So like I said.
Okay, I might get a little confused. What are we talking about eating here? About dinner? Or
Yeah, that could be a very trick question, but I think it's the eating.
dinner? Okay.
Yeah.
Dinner.
But how? How is your mind even going to
He's
that
horny,
aspect
he's
of
horny.
eat?
No.
I mean, I like that eating though. It's, it's good, but then it's not there.
He's
Okay.
horny. He's horny. He's
It's a
horny.
different conversation.
We could have the conversation.
Talk every day or once in a while with deep convos.
Depends on the person, I guess.
Yeah, and once in a while. Because I think every day is gonna be boring. It's gonna start to be boring.
Like
yeah.
you realize anytime we talk, but it's once in a while. we
Yeah,
go
it's
deep,
interesting,
and You
yeah.
and these guys every day, you're just talking
Yeah.
about some.
He's a yapper. He's a yapper, so he brings up.
I bring her random. I can talk
Yeah.
with anyone.
Yeah.
I meet them for the first time and start talking to them.
Ooh, this is good. So to be blocked or to be ghosted?
I wanted this.
Blocked.
I'd rather
Blocked. Yeah.
Blocked.
Yeah,
Blocked.
Yeah.
It's more.
Blocked.
It's more of like what's the word? Not like a closure. Yeah. Because like if you're just ghosted, you're like, oh, I should do that. Why should do that? Whatever. But if you're blocked, you're just like, oh, okay, she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Me, I would rather prefer ghosting. Ghost me and just be there and watch me.
Block me.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get
just
that.
be there and watch
Get
me.
on my
I get
life.
the point. I get that.
Yeah, because I want you to be there and watch me.
Yeah, I get
Because
that
I'm
point.
pretty much very confident of what I can do and things I can accomplish. So
you have
I'd rather have you sit there, be my
Yeah.
hater, and promote me.
Yeah.
I get that point.
It's
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
sure,
talking
sure.
about people that don't like you.
I mean, it can be a girl that I was
General?
trying to hit on because
Oh, if it's a girl, then block. But like, if it's like
you really have to see how far I go. So don't block me. Stay there and watch me. I want
Yeah.
you to see. I really want you to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want you to see. That is for you, even though you wanted the ghost.
I think
that is
he's
for you.
next. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not good for him. It's good for you. To cuddle or to kiss.
Ooh, I'm interested in that one.
I'd say to cuddle.
To cuddle.
Yeah.
You don't like kissing.
I kiss, but you know, like the long run kiss, it starts to be boring. I don't know why.
Long run kiss.
Well, like
Yeah.
making out.
What?
Making out.
Yeah, like the long kiss. I don't know the name. It's French kiss or what?
Making out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Might be doing it wrong then, but
No,
she might be doing it wrong.
You
I don't know.
ride or die or just vibes.
Depends on the person, right?
Just give. I mean,
Right or what was the question?
ride or die, or would you rather have somebody you ride or die with, or somebody you just catch vibes with?
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
I feel like for me, it needs to be like, you know, we need to have a deep connection. Otherwise, you ain't my friend. You're just there.
Deep talks or dump memes.
Oh, detox.
Deep
hate
talks. You don't like dumb memes. What
I,
are?
don't know, I like memes, but like the whole like brain rot stuff. I
Yeah.
can't handle that.
Crocodile.
It's too much. Yeah.
Shit. Small stuff. I can't do it.
These ones are good ones. Fame or money?
Money.
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 Money. You don't
Money.
like fame.
Easily.
No.
I mean, if fame comes with money, okay.
Of course. Like that is the thing about. Should I say Gen Zs?
Gen Z, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I think you guys don't have some understanding in things. Kim Kardashian, she
does,
used
yeah.
her fame, and now she has money. So it's the fame. Because fame will definitely give you
I
money.
know, I
feel-
get that, but I don't want to be famous. That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, like,
I
if
don't
I
wanna
had,
be in like that.
if I was forced to
spotlight,
be
yeah.
famous, then okay. But like, I want the money. Let me take the
I
money.
wouldn't mind it. It's just I would rather choose. Just
Yeah.
rich in
I was,
silence.
yeah.
Well, okay, I think I'll choose the money too. If I'm gonna have money and not be fame, I like
Yeah.
it. Just,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be that coded rich OG.
Yeah.
Great. Instant success or slow grind.
That ain't tough.
It depends.
It ain't tough. It ain't tough. I mean, it depends. Like, is it like just gonna pop off and then fall? Instant success?
Mainly, basically, instant success is going to go down.
Yeah. I'll
Down
take this
the
slow. I'll take slow.
Slow grind.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It
Yeah.
could be like Kai Cenat,
Huh?
you just blow up and just be crazy, like, you know.
He's still growing, so.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's not really like a grind. That's more like
You didn't
instant.
have instant
No, it's not instant.
No, but like I would say like in the past year or two, like it just blew up.
Yeah,
He started
blew
for a
up.
long
He was doing
time.
it, yeah, for a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, instant success is actually very dangerous. I'd rather slowly
Slow.
grind in something and then go and then have it. I think this one is for you. To be feared or to be ignored?
To be feared, yeah. And let some people be scared of me. Be walking in the streets and be like, yeah, get away from me.
So here are the weird and fun questions. So would you rather talk to animals or you will read minds?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really good one. That's
Yeah.
hard.
And give me why.
Wait, and talking in animals in what way? Like people looking, or just me and the animal in the
I don't
room,
know.
like my
Well,
pets?
I wouldn't go into details. So the question
It's
is
open.
It's simple and open.
Like if there
Talk
was
to
an ant,
animals
squirrel, and a snake there,
or
you could have a
read
podcast.
minds.
Just complete conversation.
Let me translate for them.
Talk to animals, read minds. Still haven't gotten it.
Talk to animals.
Yeah.
Talk to animals.
I feel like a superhero. I mean, riding on that lion.
I'm talking to
I don't
animals.
think, as much as people think that's like a cool power, I do not think people want to read minds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's, I think like, if you
I'm gonna
talk to
feel
animals,
bad.
you can be friends with them and then be like,
You do not want to read people's minds.
On a metaphysical level, I would prefer talking to animals because then maybe I can know something that we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They got some.
Yeah,
secrets
especially like they
They
say
got the teeth.
dolphins.
Yeah.
Like they say dolphins know some things that we don't know and can or might be true. And they say animals talk.
oh damn.
Yeah, animals actually talk. We just don't understand them.
Yeah,
Their
true.
vibration.
Yeah,
But
true.
to read minds is also very cool because
No, people just go.
What's the point though? I don't understand. Because for me, I think I can read someone pretty well.
No, he's lying.
I definitely.
He's lying.
I think I can read people well. So I don't really see the point of reading minds. Because what's it gonna do?
yeah. Except maybe it's a girl you like and you really want to tap into her brains and know what she thinks about you.
I mean, it can help you in other places like interviews and stuff.
I mean, but what is it gonna do?
Get your job.
You are just going to know whether he likes you or not.
No,
and
you can
you
be
can
like-
change it.
If you are able to read minds, you can be a very charismatic person. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you'll be able to make everyone like you. But
Because you know what is in their mind.
yeah, if you could talk to animals, you could take over the world. If you could talk to animals,
Damn, I would be like Craven.
that's what I'm saying. You could take over the
Yeah.
world if you talk to animals.
The next one is for you. Be able to fly or be invincible.
Invincible, for sure.
Invincible.
I'm gonna be Superman. Brown Superman.
Okay. Eat the same meal forever or never eat your favorite food again. Listen to that again. Eat the same meal forever or never get to eat your favorite food again. What is your favorite food?
I don't have a favorite food.
Oh my
So this question doesn't even play.
Yeah.
Wait, would you answer that? Do you have a favorite food?
I do.
Yeah.
Is it Korean?
Yeah.
So yeah, tough one. So would you
No.
eat the same meal forever or will never
Never
eat your
my
food?
favorite food. There's so much good food in the world. You can't.
Yeah.
There's no favorite. Like,
I have like 50 favorite foods. I don't know.
I'm not gonna ask you this because it's gonna be pretty much easy for you. Maybe you, because you skipped that one.
All right.
No phone for a year or no sex for a year.
Okay, I was about to say, why do you think it's easy for you?
Yeah.
why you think you're Muslim?
I'll take.
I think that's clear.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't even
Yeah.
have to think about it.
I'll take no sex for a year. I need my phone.
So you were actually contemplating about
No,
a phone?
I was. Yeah, I love my
Damn.
phone.
Well, for me, I can go with a phone for a year. I'm a businessman. I'm a content creator. I need to check my comments. I
Use
need
your
to make
computer.
No, it's not enough. I mean, as you can see on this podcast, I'm using my phone, and I'm not Gen Z. I'm so sex is good. I mean,
Yeah, I need my phone.
I can just take like a tablet around, start calling people.
no phone for a year or no sex for a year.
I would say no phone.
No phone.
Not because like I'm a sex addict or anything, but
It would be
I've
crazy.
been trying to. I like actively try every day to not go on my phone that much. So
Yeah, I mean,
Might as
sex
well.
is a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for the people who are doing it right, it's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. It boosts your cardio. It makes your
Sex?
Yes, it boosts your cardio.
It's a
It makes your blood run very well. You release dopamine, which is healthy for your brain.
It's your
It's
testosterone.
yeah, boost your testosterone. I mean, it has a whole lot of vital things.
'Cause lately, I've been considering just getting a flip phone.
Yeah.
Considering.
Hey, I just got me, my friend, and I.
All right.
this current era actually wants to make everything look very bad. Like the topic of sex is not a bad thing, but for example, if you spoke about this in an Islamic community, then it
You're gonna beat it.
yeah, it becomes very intense. But it's just a normal occurrence, and that is the hypocrisy I hate about the world. People talk about something like they don't even want to hear about it, but they go into their rooms and then that is exactly what they do. For
Yeah.
example, masturbation. I don't really like to speak dirty about it because as a young man who was growing up, of course, I've done it before. Of course. As a man who went to high school, like, of course. So in as much as I will educate young men not to masturbate, I'm not going to stand there and speak against it like it is something that I haven't seen before, I haven't touched before. And that is the hypocrisy that is killing the world. So I don't think sex is it's a dirty topic. But anyway, let's go back into the questions and then we wrap it up. I asked you guys to prepare me some stories. Do you guys have the stories prepared? Yeah, it's fine if you don't have it.
Okay.
So 3 more questions to go. Be naked in public or never be able to lie again. Now, think about this very well. Be naked in public or never be able to lie again.
Like in a city center?
Nigga, public is public.
For how long? Nah, I don't know lie. I don't know be naked. What? Yeah.
I'll
So
be naked.
You'll be naked.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, the lie goes a long way. There are healthy,
You
productive
said
lies.
never
Yeah.
lie again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never get
never
to
lie
lie again.
again.
I would take the never lie again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that too. Never lie again.
Because I don't like lying anyway, so.
Then you can do sales.
That's what I'm saying.
can-
For me, lying, I have so many, like,
You lie?
yeah.
I mean, you can do sales, you can do persuasive talk.
No, but like, I don't need to
No,
lie
yeah.
to persuade
But, like, say
persuade
you
them.
get, like, a wife, you can never, ever surprise her because you can never lie.
No, I just need, just don't tell her. Look, there's lying and just.
What do you mean just don't tell her?
That's
Sometimes
lying.
you need to...
She's
Nah,
like,
look.
she's like,
What is a lie?
she's like, are you cheating me? And you're like, I'm not going to tell you. That's lying.
No, look, lying is when I, like, if I tell you, right, like, you're never gonna get a girlfriend. That's lying. But if I tell you, if I just think it, like, you're never gonna get a girlfriend. Like, it's different. Like, I'm withholding information from you.
You telling him he's never going to get a girlfriend, it's not a lie. How's that a lie?
Hey, hold on.
Well, or like, okay, like,
But wait, I'm very interested in that. You telling him he's never going to get a girlfriend. How is that a lie?
yeah, so as fuck. I mean, sorry. or like, okay, a better example would be there's a girl who likes him, and I like that girl too. And she tells me like, hey, I like Harlem, hook me up, whatever. And I'll be like, I could lie to him and be like, oh, bro, she likes me, not you. I could lie. Or I could just withhold the information, just watch from afar, and let it play out. I feel like even the surprise.
Withholding information is lying.
Nah, it's not lying.
And-
Yeah,
and
withholding-
If you're in a courthouse, if you withhold information, it's lying.
If I just cut it out, just
No, it's
Cut
not.
around it.
It's lying. You're not telling the
nah.
truth. It's
Lie. I
lying.
feel like lying.
Withholding
No,
information is
I'm
not
telling the
telling
truth. Like, so, like, let's say I cheated on a trip, right? I said, like, my girl asked me, like, hey, what'd you do on a trip? I went on a trip, had fun with my boys, I came back.
You're lying.
But she said, if she asked the question, and, oh, do you have sex with anyone? And I said, no, that's
Do you
lying.
know how many girls ask you in just like a joking way, like, do you still like me or did you do something? And you can't lie about it.
Okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, I wouldn't. Like, if it, like, I couldn't lie forever, then yeah, I would, like, tell the truth.
I mean, a lie is actually, I think, a lie is flipping the narrative
Yes.
for it to benefit you.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
just-
best I would define it as
I
a
feel like-
communication expert. It's flipping the narrative so anyhow you flip the narration or the narrative so that it benefits you in some way. You are taking your daughter to school. She wants an ice cream. You don't have time, so you say something to benefit you so you get in time. It's a lie.
I'm gonna tell them, like, we don't have time. She starts crying. The hand's coming out. The hand's coming out. Hey. I grew up in Africa. The hand's
Yeah,
coming
I mean,
out.
that was what I was going to say. Growing up in Africa, then he's likely to say that, bro, like, when I was living in China, when a mom or when a parent brings out their slipper, he's definitely going to kill an insect. It's for an insect. So like when I'm with a Chinese kid, because I was a teacher, and then the mom takes the slipper, and I ask, what is your mom doing with the slipper? Oh, it's going to kill an insect. But the narration is different in Ghana. When the mom brings out the slipper, be ready, you are going to be slapped.
For me, it's the belt.
It's the belt. I mean,
Yeah,
my
the
mom
belt.
prefers the slipper. How is it in Korea?
Oh, man.
What is a slipper for? Is it for the insects or for the
In
slaps?
terms of like disciplining a child, it's just slapping.
Slapping.
Yeah.
Korean parents slap the kids. Ooh.
Or
Oh, I've been slapped before also, yeah.
Yeah. Now, in your case, it's very confusing. Is it in Africa or Sri Lanka?
Nah, I mean, Sri Lanka only been there for like 2 years, so yeah, things gone down there. But like my parents do like an African brown like mixture of parenting.
Mixture.
Yeah.
Anyway, how did you enjoy? How do you see Africa as a whole? Like, there are a lot of people who think that there is no water, there is no food, there is no
They're
shelter.
crazy.
It's a lie.
I mean, like, I think Africa is my home. As much as other people say no, whatever.
You shouldn't be thinking that
Yeah,
Africa is
yeah,
your home.
Africa's my home.
Yeah.
You know, Africa is amazing. Yeah, we have places that are like underdeveloped.
Every place does.
Yeah, every place does,
Yeah.
right? But then we have places like South Africa, Nigeria is quite developed, Lagos, right? So I feel like they just need to come here. Like, they come here, they go to like the foresty areas, and think, oh, that's it, that's all there is. But they need to come to the cities. I mean, like Zambia kind of sucked. But, you know, South Africa is amazing. I've been to South Africa for immigration stuff. So
Yeah, Africa. So, I mean, let's use the opportunity to tell them something about Africa. Africa is a great place to be, has some of the beautiful buildings, some of the beautiful infrastructures. We have beautiful roads, we have water to drink, we have clothes to wear, we have shoes to wear. People are not hanging on trees in Africa. We are not drinking our piss. People like, I mean, I'm not here to shit on anybody, but I've been to India before, and there are some places. I mean, there are people in India. There are some places in India that I saw. Not only in India, in China, and even in Japan, in the US, in UK, here in Europe, there are places that when you see, you would not believe. You wouldn't believe it. But then the media only shows the slums of Africa. Bro, there is somebody I invited to Ghana. He got to Ghana, got out of the airport, and he took the taxi from the airport to Kempinski to wait. And he called me and he asked me, bro, when am I going to be in your country? I'm like, you're already in the country. He didn't believe that he is in Ghana because what he thinks he's supposed to see is not what he's seeing. I'm like, you have been in the country for like 2 hours already. So that is Africa, people. That was just by the way. Getting close to it, we've spoken for about 60 to 70 minutes, and then we are going to wrap it up. So I'm going to give all of you the opportunity to say something to our viewers, and then we wrap it up. So starting from you. I've always been starting from you.
Let him start.
No, you are the least talker.
You said
so
maybe 8 words this entire time.
yeah, you are the least talker. So I'll start with you, and then they will go from
What do you
there.
want me to say?
Talk. I'm going to ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
So let's say you are in university now.
Yeah.
Right. After 2 years, you graduate. What is one thing that you would want people to remember, to recognize you for? Like when they say,
My swag.
when they say Halim. Oh, there was a guy called Halim. What do you want the perception of you to be?
I don't want to say it on the podcast, but
What do you mean?
I mean,
what he said.
So say it. Nigga, speak for yourself.
I don't have a swag, but my swag.
So you want people to...
No, but what's the thing you didn't want to say?
The swag.
It's fashion.
So you want
fashion?
people to remember you for your swag.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have a swag. So, yeah.
Yeah,
So then
swag.
how then are they going to remember you if you don't have
I feel
what-
like he's the best dressed in our class, so you got swag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you are. We all know, everybody in the dorm knows that you are into fashion.
I'm not into fashion. I
Oh
just like to
my
dress.
God. Oh
Nah,
my God.
when you say it like that, it makes me
my
look like I'm
God.
a professional, but I'm not.
Yeah, he is. I've been to his room. His cupboard's packed. His bed underneath his bed is
That's
packed.
what you enjoy.
He
the
has a
most.
whole box of jewels, like with
Yes.
all this, like has
Oh
the
my God.
chains, the
Yeah. He
bracelets,
ripped up right now.
anklets,
No.
and all that. And
Yeah.
you're telling me you were not. Okay,
My
so
jacket, so.
that is- And you,
I wasn't ready for the podcast.
if you could go back and give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Yeah, this is
Like how young? How long are we talking about?
I should believe that right now, you look back maybe a year or two, and then you feel that
Like nothing was really going on in my life a year or two ago.
really.
Yeah, it was like we had the whole COVID. Because I'm 23. You know, I'm in first year, and then this guy's 18, and this guy's like 21. Right, so I feel like I had like a late start. Because after COVID, it's like 2 years of not doing anything. Then another like 2 to 3 years of like thinking what I want to do, not really knowing what I want to do. So going back, I would still be lost with him. Right? I mean, I guess I could tell him to like, you know.
And that's pretty much normal. Like, people put a lot of pressure on themselves when they haven't figured out what they want to do. Even at 30, I still don't completely know everything. I
You
mean,
ain't 30, you're 29. Yeah.
29.
okay.
You're 29. You're in 20s.
27 on a good day.
Yeah. You're 17 on the best day.
I mean, this is the first time I'm speaking my age and they're deducing it. So 29, yeah. I still haven't figured everything out, but I'm still trying my best. But yeah, no more pressure. You're good. Keep shining. And you too.
Yeah.
You'll be remembered for being
Will
the
you?
pop star. And you? What is one thing that really scares you as you are growing
Me?
completely into
Joshua.
As soon as I turned 18, I was feared, man. Good.
What is one thing that scares you in your future? What is one thing that, like, you look at an adult and it scares you? Like, you see yourself getting into it, but it's actually really scaring you. I was really scared of a 9 to 5 when I was growing up. You know, watching people waking up, I was like, ooh, am I going to be this one day?
I'm not scared.
So what is one thing that really scares you? Nothing, really.
He's the most cockiest guy I know.
No, I'm just
You
sure
just-
of myself.
You're not scared of losing somebody you love,
No,
Not being successful.
not being
I don't
successful.
want to be successful.
Okay.
Look, I told you,
I'm-
cockiest guy I know.
No, I'm just sure of myself. But I have a plan. Like, I'm doing pilot training. I'm gonna be a pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what if you suck at like once you get to big leagues?
I'll figure shit out. I'm not worried about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of another episode, and this was a pretty much chilled conversation. I guess we spoke about pretty much, not everything, but mostly everything and anything. But the last 5 minutes, we will talk about the economy, because we cannot ignore it. What do you think about the economy? Let me start from you.
What economy like?
Like the economy as a whole, in
Like in the
general.
world, or-
Yeah, in the world. Like, what do you think about economy?
I mean, like,
I think it's getting expensive. Like, I saw a post where one guy said, in this current day and age, you need at least three jobs to go through your life. You need your correct normal job, and you need your illegal job, and you need in-between job to go through life. What do you think about this?
So let me talk about like Zambia situation. You know, all businesses cook the books, right? Everyone's cooking the books. And the prices, you know, in Africa, most African countries, the currency exchange rate, you know, fluctuates. So it'd be like, you know, $1 is like 20, $1 is like 15. So if it goes up and higher, the prices increase. But then it comes down, the prices still go up. They stay the same. So they'll go up, but they'll never come down. So I hated that. The economy sucks, you know, rich get richer, poor
And the
get
poor
poorer.
getting poorer. So what is something we can do to change the narrative?
Become rich. Become part of the problem. That's my goal.
Join up.
Yeah.
Be
but
the joy-
before we move, you said something about the currencies. Mind you, $1 is about how many dollars is a foreign?
Like 400.
260, 200.
Good.
Nah, isn't €1 like 400 francs?
So
Yeah,
let's
that's
let's say it's 400. So $1 is 400. And I know other currencies where the dollar is pretty much very overshadowing, or the euro overshadows. For example, I know that the Ghana cedis, $1 is 15 cedis.
50. No.
Good. $1 to Hungarian forint is 400 forint. So
That's crazy. Yeah.
that basis is not really much comparable. But then the economy is hard. Do we all agree to that?
Yeah. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Economy like in Hungary.
In general.
Oh,
In general.
Oh.
It's fucked.
In
Yeah,
general.
In general, it's fucked.
But then people are still going on vacations, going on trips. People are still
He
using
just
the
came
lake,
back from a trip.
You need to enjoy life.
even though the economy is hard.
He's part of the problem.
We're all getting fucked up anyways. Might as well enjoy it.
So it's there is no need to save that $1,000 either ways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in saving. For me, I want to live my... No, I know. I mean, like, maybe if there's, like, an excess, like, a tiny bit, I'll save. But, like, for me, I want to enjoy my life. Even when I get older, my kids are going to be like, is that college money?
So like this summer you have like 3,000 euros.
I'm going to spend that all. I'm going to throw it around. Throw it around.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm trying to understand your mindset because what is the point to save?
Who am I saving? My kids? F my kids.
Saying, have fun.
No, F my kids. They can figure out college.
Damn.
They can get a scholarship. Yeah, be smart. I'm smart.
Gen Z, my guys. I mean, Gen Z.
No, him. Only him.
Hey.
Only him.
What do you think
y'all
about
want
saving?
kids?
Yeah?
You too.
Yeah.
I want kids.
You?
I have
What? How many?
one.
Good
I
boy.
have a beautiful son. He's 5.
That 5?
Yeah, I had him in China.
He's half Chinese?
He's my blood. That's most important.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ablation?
I have a cute Ghanaian.
Let's see a picture. Let's see a picture.
Okay, I'll show them behind the scenes.
He's
and I'll
lying.
show
He's
you.
lying. He's lying. It's not on camera. It's not on camera. It's lying.
Yeah, I do have a son, and anyone. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, anyone who pretty much knows me knows that I do have a son, and
That's cool.
I don't know. I'm always looking for the picture somewhere.
I cannot imagine Joshua as a dad, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat my kids.
His children will be
You're
yapping.
gonna be an issue as a father. Man.
All right, so yeah, we are getting closer to the end of today's episode, and I'm still looking for my son to show these guys. Oh, it's rather unfortunate. It's very disappointing that finding my son's picture, I need to go through my phone because I actually prepared for this podcast, so I just kept the relevant things for today.
While you're looking, something's really concerning me. What's the story about that scar?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
Yeah.
that earlier. Yeah.
Why are you looking for your picture?
Well, so you asked me if I've cheated before.
Why we change it? Oh, dang. She found out?
No! Why everybody thinking that I was a cheater? So I'll tell you.
You headbutted her?
I'll tell you. Anyway, that is my little boy. We were somewhere in Ghana.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, that's my little boy. He was like 3 years old. So I'm gonna show you guys on the screen too, so you see it, so that you wouldn't be left out. Yeah, and he's currently in Austria. I'm trying to train him to be a footballer. So
Footballer.
yeah, that is just by the way. I was in a relationship with this heifer.
What's a heifer?
So it's a nice way to say a bitch,
Oh, okay.
but in a respectable, polite way. Yep. So I was in a relationship with this heifer, and she was an American, and they are red flags.
White American?
She was way browner than I am.
Damn.
Than you are.
Damn.
Yeah. And I suspected that there was something fishy, and I just wanted to check her phone, bro. I don't check my girl's phone, but that time, I wanted to check her phone, and there was a bottle of beer on the table. Give me the phone, I will give you the phone. Give me the phone, brah, damn. And I ended up still at jail.
You ended up in jail?
Yeah.
Where were you, in America?
Yeah, so that is the crazy, the crazy stupid thing. So I got hurt, and I ended up in jail. So that is it. So about cheating. For me, I really frown to it. I have a trauma for cheating. If I hear anything about cheating, I'm running, I'm flying out. I am not a cheater. I do not cheat. But then,
That's
Have
why I
you ever
shouldn't cheat.
cheated?
no,
Never.
especially after this. And I am not really proud about this, so I don't really like to say it. I've had a long dating pool. I've had the privilege to date in every continent on our globe. I have dated a girl in North America, in South America, in Asia, in Africa, in Europe.
Damn.
And in these continents, I can go in the countries specifically. So I have a long experience in the dating life, and that is a conversation for another time. So, and I didn't cheat on any of them.
Have you contemplated it?
My eyes are. There are some girls that you be with, and it's just for fun.
Yeah.
And nothing is worth it. You just catch the fun and go. So maybe with these girls, what I did was not cheating. And then there are some girls, everything is exclusive and inside a relationship. So we take it from there. What are your last words before we end the podcast? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
I've had a lot of fun.
So,
I enjoyed
find a
this.
way to say bye to our viewers, and then he goes, and then he goes, and then I go.
Peace out. Try everything you can. That's all I can say.
Peace out. Try everything you can.
All right. It's been fun. You know, he our resident Jungkook. Yeah, I'm your resident LeBron James.
Oh my god.
I don't have a nickname for him yet.
Yeah, it's
And
good that way.
Jingle,
Oh,
jangle.
Jingle,
Jangle.
Jingle,
No.
jingle.
And you?
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Man, I really hate saying this Gen Z things, but there, we really are in a Gen Z era. Like, look at their intro and look at their outro. Pretty much very simple. And now let's the old grandpa talk. I really believe you enjoyed this episode. If you like it, write a comment. Let us know what you think. If you have some questions that you need us to still answer, you can write it in the comment section below. I will use this opportunity to educate you and enlighten you about crypto.com. The link will be in my bio. Check it, read about it. There is a lot of offers and some bonuses for you if you download the app and you set it up. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. Yeah, his ladies are calling him. Like I said, this is for you to have fun. If you want something to listen to, if you're going for a walk, you are in the gym, you are driving, you are cooking, you are doing your laundry, you need some cool guys to listen to, tune in to Prep and Thrive Radio. It's your favorite host, Akosa, and I'm out.